Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. It's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cleveland Browns.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we have arrived at another new season. Had a little more pep in my step this morning. I know you did as well. Here we go.
Yeah, when you went out for your 5-mile jog.
Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, Week 1. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So here come the Ravens now ready to get the football for the first time. Out of Monmouth College, it's Alex Tanney. He'll be the man under center leading this crew.
And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do. Lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter whether he's throwing it, running it, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership, that's what he's trying to accomplish.
And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Shaquille Griffin there defensively.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
From just shy of midfield. Mahomes, that's complete to the tight end, Everett.
Mahomes' pass, complete to Gerald Everett. A gain of 6 yards, and it's 3rd down.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
He's brought down
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
1st down, Cleveland.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Dancing to his left. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
And the Browns.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Flush to his right. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. First and goal at the 1. They'll look to run with Ingram. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Browns have taken the early lead. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stuff it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's Mark Ingram who caps it off with a touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game, and they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and
and
now
out.
they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'm trying to do better here. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Again, they keep it on the ground, and again, it's Johnson. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Terrell Edmonds on the tackle. It's a gain of 4.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. A first scoring update now from Carolina. The Raiders are out to an early lead. We'll bring you updates all year, and the party just getting started here in Week 1 of the NFL season. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
from the 36, Mahomes. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations. Quite the accomplishment. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
At their 40.
Now Mahomes. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 40. 11 yards there, first down.
First down, Cleveland.
On the draw, this is Ingram. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
from the 38, Mahomes. It's complete to Hopkins. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
And 8 yards.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
First down.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. In their locker room, they've got a sign that says defense wins championships. And, Charles, they pointed to that this week, said that has to be us. Looking good early.
I like how you saw that because of the bold letters, right? You saw the emphasis that they place on that and what they believe in. And for them, it's every single snap. So it's not just a matter of getting to the quarterback and knocking the ball free. They're trying to read when that ball's going to come free. As soon as those hands separate to throw the ball, they want to be there and have a chance to knock it out.
And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. Chandler Jones so quick. He was the one that got in to stop that one before it got started. Johnson. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender.
Ooh.
To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. Here comes Reed. Reed wrestling ahead. The Browns drive about to get started. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time. Fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester. That's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
short-term memory,
and move on to the next series.
Number 21, Mark Ingram.
Just a yard in the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
A gain of 3 on the play. 1st down, Cleveland.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A gain of 9. Brings up.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
It's a gain of 3. And the Browns first
Ingram
down.
again, a 1st down carry. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
He's brought down at the 42.
After 1, it's 9-0.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Browns 9, Ravens 0.
2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 20-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
22 yards. 1st down, Browns.
A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
To Adam Thielen. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Escaping the... And he'll score! Touchdown, Browns!
Touchdown.
Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Browns add on to their lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point. but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Now Zerline on and the extra point. And that will make this a 16-point lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was all capped by Patrick Mahomes using his legs to get in the end zone. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Now we give to the first man through, and that's Johnson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Cox. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 20-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down. First red zone chance now for the Ravens. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Jeremy Chin.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the Browns' 12-yard line.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though. Huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
DeAndre Hopkins. A 7-yard pickup.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, Ingram. And he's going to be down close to a 1st down at the Ravens' 33.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On second down, it's Ingram working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26.
Ball carrier.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
7 yards. And it's
working from the gun, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because, as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And the catch made by Johnson. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The Ravens on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Credit the sack there to Chandler Jones.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return.
1st and 10.
And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. On 1st down, Mahomes gets it off to Freeman. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Mahomes now to throw. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Mahomes now on 1st down. Lets it fly for Thielen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Mahomes to throw once more. And his throw is incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34.
Intercepted.
And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but
you don't want to.
No, but hold on, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
And you're in trouble, and he's taken down.
Tackled back at
the Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as he'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. He gets this one to Johnson. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here's a give to the fullback. That's Johnson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. The return is Reed. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Out left, he's got it to Everett. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Now here's Mahomes. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
5-yard pickup.
That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season, so let's take our first trip around the NFL. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff Spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes flush to his right. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. He opted to go with his scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
He certainly had plenty of success running the ball, and right now I'm getting the sense that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw it.
But they did a nice job there collapsing on him and holding him to a short gain. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Ravens, they'll take over. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his man Johnson. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 3 at the 24.
On the ground, this is Johnson. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run it with Johnson. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Ford on the stop. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 36-yard line.
Here's Johnson. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
He was brought down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48.
That's good.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2.
Now a run with a fullback Johnson. And he's got the 1st before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 5. 1st down, Baltimore.
1st and 10.
Still in search of their 1st touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Jordan Poyer on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
2nd and 5. Johnson's got it complete.
Kenny's pass.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Deidrin Sanat with a sack.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
From the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ingram again.
Mark Ingram, the ball carrier.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. He loses 4, and it brings up 4.
We're always talking about the athleticism we see from these guys on the field. How about the intelligence as well? He recognized that there was a screen pass on that one, broke off his pass rush, and got back to tackle the running back. That's great scouting and great reaction.
Call it a 48-yard punt. Give him 9, though, on the return. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
At the 49-yard
now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going. Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
The Browns drive about to get started. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And to throw, it's Mahomes. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
First down.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Ingram, he's been busy today. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
He's brought down.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, they'll run with Ingram. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's
on 3rd down, Mark Ingram. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Ball carrier. The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 14. And the Browns first down.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. We're back now in Baltimore. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. 2nd and 12. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. The connection made. It's Graham. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because...
And they won't try and pooch it. It's a fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. A throw over the middle, taken in. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
3rd down and
at this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Jarrell Casey able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Intercepted by the Browns. They'll take over 1st down.
So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Holding offense.
You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 10 brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down now, it's Freeman. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And he is finally brought down at the Ravens' 12-yard line. A big run there by Freeman. 44 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Mahomes now on 1st down. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the 1st.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look.
And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Mark Ingram. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. Zerline now for the PAT. And that will bump the lead up to 26. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's Mark Ingram who caps it off with a touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And this defense, they came prepared. He's probably going to be seeing them in his sleep if they don't fix things quickly.
And that's not exactly what he wants to see in his post-game slumber. So they've got to figure out a way to slow things down a little bit. Some screen passes, some draws, anything to make the defensive front hesitate a little bit. Think on their way back to the quarterback, maybe even a quarterback draw, some type of tendency breaker to change things up.
Exactly. Whatever the case, something to mix it up here. That catch good for only a couple.
On the pickup.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Third down.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And the catch made by Johnson.
Tanny's pass, complete to number 47.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
He's taken down.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. Ingram. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. DeAndre Hopkins, 28 yards. And this offense continues to pour it on. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it's capped off by the Browns' touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. 7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 35-yard line.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Jarrell Casey getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Third down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded inside the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
Tanny's pass.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down.
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow.
A 7.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Complete. It's Johnson. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Call it a gain of 3. And that's going to make it 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Browns offense trotting back onto the field. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. They'll try to run some clock with Ingram. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Yeah, they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, it's Ingram, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Browns first down.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And yes, out come the flags.
Face mask. Defense.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
After the penalty, it's Ingram. A gain of 3, 2nd down. 2nd and 7.
Tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Browns, you can't ask for a better start as they pitch a shutout here in the opener. And they'll return home next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.